Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is going to be a milestone for our channel. Today we are taking our stacking to the next level. We have an unboxing today. Before we get into that unboxing, I'd like to mention there are 4 things that you can never get back in life. 1, a word after it is said. An opportunity after it's missed. Time after it's gone, and trust after it's lost. A few things being said, I will never lose my trust with my subscribers because you will never catch me in a lie. I make mistakes here and there, but you will not catch me in a lie. I have no reason to lie. Number 3 on the list was time after it's gone. That should be number 1. Time is obviously I don't even have to say it, the most important thing on this list. Today is September 1st, August 31st, guess what? We're never getting that day back again. It ended at midnight, the new day started, we're never getting that day back. Did you do everything possible to live your day to the fullest? And if you didn't, that's okay. There's never a bad day to start over. You can start over today, you can start over tomorrow, you can start over in 10 minutes, and then again in 15 minutes. That's the beauty of it. You can do what you want. Number 1 on the list, a word after it is said. It is very important. I'm sure you heard the saying, do unto others what you want done to you. Well, be kind to people. That's all. I'm not saying be weak. Just be kind. Be nice to people. Very simple. Everyone today should do a good deed for someone. And I'm not saying be soft. I'm not saying be weak. If someone does the wrong thing to you, listen, and within legal limits, you do the wrong thing back in return to them. Not a big deal. We don't let people walk all over us, especially if you're part of this channel. Now let's get back to more important things. Let's get back to these coins. If you recall, I started this channel. I was hoping to reach 50 1/10 ounce gold coins, and as you can see, we hit that. And then I started doing 40 of these. I was up to 37, 40 of these 1/4 ounce. And if you recall, last week or the week prior, I ordered 4 of them, I believe it was, or 6 of them. 4 of them came in in plastic, so I was unable to put them in the tubes. However, that's okay. My main goal was to fill up these tubes and a couple other tubes, a couple more tubes, and take those tubes. And what am I going to do with them? I'm going to sell them, and then I'm going to buy another investment with it. And you're going to follow me through the entire thing. I also mentioned I'm going to show you what I do for a living. So this prior week, where I had a so-called busy week. It might not be busy for you. It might be busy for busy is, like, I guess, a word that it all depends on what busy means to me. It might not be the same thing to you. So without further ado, we have an unboxing. Let's get with it and let's see what kind of coins we have. All right, so this first unboxing that I'm doing, obviously you see it says Prime. What I did was on the bottom of my videos, I put links. I learned that if you put links on the bottom of the videos and you open that, if someone clicks on them and they buy something from Amazon or whatever company, the company will pay me, Anthony Frazone, the company will pay me a little something. It doesn't cost you any extra money. If anything, you'll get a discount. It doesn't cost me money. Might cost the company money in advertising, maybe. I'm not really sure. However, they're making money. They're supposed to make money when and they're supposed to give us a discount. So I put links on the bottom. I actually went to one of those links with a 1/4 ounce, and I clicked on the link. It brought me to a 1/4 ounce gold coin, and I purchased it. And it came. And we're going to open it right now to see what we got here. So this is exactly how this is it. This was in the Amazon bag, and I wasn't sure. This is pretty cool. I'm going to open it right now and tell us what you think. 5 stars. Leave a review. Get up to the minute prices for all your coins and bars for free. Cornfolio, whatever the hell that is. I don't know, but I will definitely look it up. And here is 1/4 ounce. They look pretty small. 1/4 ounce gold eagle. So let's take it out of this little plastic holder. And I also purchased 2 other ones, so that should cover me for the entire 40. I'm not 100% sure. And there's the one. And I purchased 2 other ones in a local store because I believe I needed 3 more to just hit the number of 40. And here are the other 2. So I drove to Boca Raton. I am in Florida right now. I drove to Boca, to this beautiful coin store. I walked in there with a mask and I purchased 2 coins. And I thought I was going to walk in there and I was expecting to hear $700 a coin. And I believe the guy gave it to me for like roughly 5 1/4. Roughly cheaper than I can get it online, I can tell you that. I was shocked. I was very surprised. I was expecting to spend $1,400, and I believe I spent around roughly a little over $1,000. So that is my last. Well, we're going to count them now. I'm not even sure if there's 40 there. We're going to count them right now, and let's see where we stand. All right, guys, so let's go over these. Let's make sure I have 50 or 40, whatever belongs. Let's see if we have a full stack of each. And if we do, we already know where we're going from here. And the reason why I picked this firearm to be on my desk was because of the color. I thought it was a nice color, and I figured, let me move in a little. I could actually zoom in a little maybe. I figured it matched the gold. So anyway, without any further ado, so to speak, let's make sure let's see what we're up to with these coins. Let's see if we have. There's the 3 that we unboxed today, right here, and here's that 1 extra 1/10. So let's see if we have the 50, like I was trying to get, or actually 40, I should say, if I'm not mistaken. If you hear any noise in the background, I apologize, but it doesn't make a difference. A little noise never hurt anyone. All right, so we're going to quickly count these, and then after I'm done counting these, I'm going to show you what we did for the week, what I did for the week, me and my partner. And I'm just going to quickly, let's count these up real quick. They are very nice. So obviously our intentions are what? We're going to 50 of these, whatever, fill up this one, the next one's a half, then a 1 ounce, and then we're going to liquidate it and purchase something, either a business or real estate or something. So here are the 1/10, and I already counted them, so it's not like I have to. These are stacks of 10, however they fell over, so let's put them in here and see. All right, I actually love the sound. I love the feeling of gold. There's no question about it. All right, so this should be the last of them. All right, that's 50. It's 50, 1/10 ounce, and here's the 51. So we're going to close this. We're going to put this aside for now, and we know there's 51 in here, so let's put it here. Now, this is what I've been trying to fill up for the last, I don't know how long it's been. Trust me, people, if you think it's quicker than what it actually is, it is not. It did not take me a week to fill this up. Every time I made a little extra money, I purchased a 1/4 ounce. All right, so there's 40 that fit in here. I had 30 something. So now, let's see where we stand. No question, a little easier to handle than they are with the 1/10, especially with these mitts that I have on my hands are so big and awkward. Let's see, and then, all right, so I'm going to try to quickly finish up this video, and I'm going to show a little bit of the business for the week. Like I mentioned, I'm also going to chat while I am locking these things up. So there's 41 in here. Right now, there is no longer 37. I counted it. There was 41, guys. We did it. And girls. When I say guys, I don't mean guys, all right? I should say stackers. A stacker could be a female or a male, it doesn't make a difference. Or even if you're a little bit of both, it doesn't even matter. And then here is 51 of the 1/10 and 43 or 44 of the quarter ounces. 44, I think there was. So yeah, because there's 4 extra right there, and there's 40 in here. So now I just went on, just so you all know, I just went on to Kitco only because I want to quickly to see what they are buying quarter ounces for, $4.93, and the 1/10 they are paying $1.97. That's what they're paying right now for those items. So with that being said, 51 of the 1/10 times $200. So because it's $197, we're going to round it off to 200. That's $10,200 so far. And this one is 44 of them. And this is the quarter ounce, as you are aware. And 44 times $4.95, because they're buying them back at $4.93. So a couple dollars extra, $1 extra, $1 and change to be exact, comes out to $21,780. So this is just under $22,000. This is just over $10,000 for a combined total of $31,980. So we're going to roughly say $32,000 right here in these two. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, at the end of the day, I'm going to bring it to the safe deposit box, lock it up, and then we're going to start something new, which is going to be very exciting. And if anyone wants to join along, please feel free. And before I go over it, give me 2 seconds. For those of you that can see this yellow box, I'm sure most of you, some of you that you might not know what that is. So what that is, we did the quarter, the 10th, and now we're going to do the ½ ounce. So a lot of people mentioned to me that, oh, we would love to come along on the journey with you. And if that's the case, I purchased a whole bunch of capsules from the mint, and quite a few of us can go along with the journey. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up one of these and then put it with these and then sell it to put it into another investment. I'm not going to let it sit around and in the safe deposit box. I have enough in the safe deposit box. What I'm doing right now is basically just saving money by putting it in that, making videos with it, and then we're going to liquidate it and put it to work somewhere, and either put it to work in the business that I'm in now or buy a piece of real estate, and anyone's welcome to do the same thing. I personally think this is the greatest year to be alive in history of mankind. Right now, all you hear is negative, negative, negative. I mean, at least I do. You turn on the news, which I don't really watch that much, but you turn on the news, everything's about what we don't have, where we're going, how bad it's going to be. That's great. Let them think that. It's our job, it's your job to think to yourself how great it is. It's very important to raise your kids and your family and everyone around you, let them know you only get one shot at this. This is not a dress rehearsal. You only get one shot, so live every day as if it's your last. And I'm not trying to sound like some pansy and now everything is great. I've been through hell. I've been through foreclosure, and I came back from everything. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. There is no question in my mind. So let's grab, here are, I'm not even sure how many fit in here. However, let's open one of these bad boys up and see how many fit. Not that we can tell. Oh, what is this? Look at this. I think they forgot one in here. Obviously, I'm kidding. I put that in there before the video started. So this is, I have one ½ ounce Gold Eagle, and that's it right there. And I don't know how many fit in here, to be honest with you. No, is this a ½ ounce? Yeah, this is a ½ ounce. I'm not really sure how many fit. However, we're going to fill it up. And if anyone wants to come along for the ride, please, I will be more than happy. We're going to figure something out. I'll be more than happy to send out every single one of these to people if they're going to come along for the journey. And don't get me wrong, listen, some people's pockets are deeper than other people's pockets. There's no, obviously. I might not be able to purchase one, and you might. You might be able to purchase one, and I might not be able to. Either way, we're not going to be negative. We're going to work together, and we're all going to root each other on and try to make something happen here. So just to give you an idea of the different sizes in the coins, I just wanted to quickly show you the 4 different sizes: the 1 ounce, the half ounce, the quarter ounce, and the 1/10 of an ounce. Those are all 4 different sizes. I guess this is roughly $200. Roughly, what did I say this one was? $500, I think. Roughly 500. This was roughly 1,000, and this was 2,000. Obviously, you're paying more of a premium when you buy the 1/10. However, if you don't have the money to purchase this, you have the option to either wait, obviously, or you don't wait and you purchase the 1/10. My goal was to fill up all 4 sizes and then sell them and do something with the money. And again, we're up to the half ounce now, and if anyone wants to join me, I will send them out a tube of the half ounce tube, and we'll see where if it goes from there. And trust me guys, no negativity. Henry Ford once said, I read a book, if you think you can or you think you cannot, either way you're correct. So when I read that, what I think of, I might as well, I can. Yeah, I'm sure you heard the train. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. That's all you have to live by. I don't know what it is. Sometimes a lot of these guys with great educations, sometimes they think they can't. Sometimes, it doesn't matter, education or not. You can do it. You put your mind to it, you can do it. And there is no better time than right now, because the world, the country, is in sort of a negative state. I'm not saying anything bad about the country by any means. I love America, but it's in a negative state because of what's going on. However, then this is the time you want to pounce. Some of the biggest fortunes were made during the worst economic times. I'm not saying we're going to come out like a Warren Buffett, but if we can come out where we shouldn't be, that would be great. I mean, I would love to have an 8-figure net worth. Is it possible? Sure, it's possible. Why not? If Elon Musk can do it, we can do it. There's no question about it. And so guys, I'm going to show you quickly. This week I closed 4 deals in my business. So I'm going to just put a spreadsheet up quick. I'm going to quickly try to break down what I did in the last roughly 6 or 7 business days. Yeah, so I started last Monday to today. Today's Tuesday, so it's 7 business days. All right, so what I did, so you're going to see up here, Larry's Auto Parts, correct? I purchased my company purchased $14,000 worth of auto parts from this particular company for $10,000. Now, this company is going to sell their auto parts like they do every single day with their credit card machine, and they get paid by check, and they do online business, so on and so forth. And we get a certain percentage of when they batch out at the end of the night. So at the end of the night, they'll batch out, and let's say we get 15%, and they do $1,000 for the day. So we'll end up with $150, or $15, excuse me. So I put an average of what they do, or what we would be basically getting paid. So on this particular merchant, I would be getting paid a ballpark of roughly $89 a day if we broke it down, which is $445 a week. So how long would it take them to pay off that $14,000? As soon as they sell their goods, obviously. But it's going to be roughly 160 days it would take. Which is 20 days in a month. Because we go by business days. So on average, you use 20 days in a month, then you do the math. This barbecue company, we purchased, again, $14,000, roughly $14,000 worth of their boneless ribs for $10,000. That's a lot of ribs we're going to be eating. This company is pretty busy, so we figured out we're going to be roughly around $145 a day. When they batch out at the end of the night, they run their credit card. At the end of the night, the company will batch out. So what happens is, let's say they do $3,000 for the day, and we get 10%. So 10% of $3,000 is $300. So $2,700 will get delivered, or will get deposited right into this company's bank account when they batch out with the credit. Batching out means when they run all the credit cards for the day, the customers come up, they eat, they go online, they pay for their food. When they pay for the food, they hand the person the credit card, they swipe it, it goes in the machine. Now that sale stays in the machine. At the end of the night, the owner or the manager, whatever it may be, they will go and they'll hit some code, and they hit batch, and then the paper will come out, for every single one of their sales, and now the credit card company has every one of their sales, and the credit card at the end, the following morning, will put $2,700 in their account and send my company $300 to put towards their advance. And then this would be lower, and it'll be roughly $145 a day. So this week, in the last 6 business days, because today I believe is Tuesday, so the last 6 business days without today, this is what I did. So I purchased $38,000 worth of goods from merchants throughout the United States. Obviously, you see them right here. There's 4 of them. And I paid roughly $27,000. Altogether, I should be getting an extra $344 a day to the business. Now, that sounds great. Wow, $344 for the day for a week's worth of business, 5 customers. However, I have to pay for this. Someone has to come up with this money. So I have to come up with this money. And this money is like inventory for me. So I have to go buy this money. I go to family and friends. I don't go to private investors at all. I just go strictly family and friends. If you look at the names right here, Tommy's my brother-in-law. This is my mother. You can get your investors from wherever you get them. However, I have family and friends, and they have nothing to do with this. Of course, they give me money. They don't just give me the money. They'll write me a check, or they'll wire the money, or ACH the money, and I'll pay them back. No risk whatsoever, but I will pay them back. Roughly, this particular one will be $95 a day. So they're making $11,500, and they're giving me $10,000. So obviously, that's 15% they're making, and I'm paying them $95 a day, but I do pay them weekly. So here's my weekly payment to my private investor. This investor gave me $3,000. I'm going to pay him back $3,600 over the course of time. So I basically raised the exact amount that I needed to fund these guys. Did I have to come up with the money this particular time? Sometimes I have the money and I don't have to come up with it. But sometimes I have the money and I still want to go out and get it, because it's always good to have cash on hand. So this is going to cost me roughly $258 daily payment, $258 a day. It's what it's going to cost me, and I'm getting $344 a day. So it's not a profit, but the overage is $86. And if you do it for the week, I'm paying out $12.95 for the week. So I have 4 investors, family and friends that I borrowed money from them, and I'll pay them back with a little interest, and then I 1099 them at the end of the year, because we have to pay the appropriate taxes on it. So they can't make money and not pay taxes on it. So this profit is not 100% for them, and this profit's not 100% for me. This is before taxes, and this is before expenses also. There's expenses. Every time I pull a payment, it costs 45 cents. Every time we do a wire, it's $20. So there's payments involved, but we're just talking quickly. So for the next week, and this is just the new customers. So I'm going to bring in $1,700. I'm going to pay out $1,200. And I'm going to have a overage of $425 for the week, and extra added to the business. Now, of course, that doesn't sound like a lot, right? And I get it, it's not a lot. However, it's very important that you think in your head that it's not a lot. If there's one thing I can teach you in business, do not think with your pockets. You have no idea how much money other people have. So what's a lot to you might be very small to someone else, and you never know who you have on the phone. You never know who you're dealing with. So always think big, ask for bigger orders, and it might feel uncomfortable for you in the beginning. I remember many years ago when I was a stockbroker, I was taught to ask everyone for $3 million. And I was like, who's going to buy stock for $3 million? My boss said, listen, you leave your brain at home. You're from Brooklyn. You can't afford this, but there are a lot of other people that can afford it. So I listened to what he said. I left my brain at home. I just started asking everyone for $3 million. And guess what? Before you know it, there was transactions being done for $3 million. So now this might not look like a lot. Okay, $425, and the expenses are probably 30% of this. The taxes are 35%, and then other nonsense expenses. So you're looking at 35, 40%, and then you would figure out your net. But putting that aside, now this might not sound like a lot. This is 1 week's worth of work. Now, let's just say you have clients already. So these are merchants. These are the daily, what it comes out daily. These are ballparks. And this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This person, and this is a mock. So this is not real. So if you look for Larry's Auto Parts and say Anthony called and Anthony's showing your name online, whatever. Not that my clients would even care, but we have other people that are concerned with it, so whatever. So these are all fake names. And I would love to show and give people real-time advice of what I do, and maybe they can mimic it, maybe they can copy it, and they can make money. If there's a way I can do that on the channel without having a headache, I'll be more than happy to do it. So anyway, you figure it out. If you have 50 clients, how many clients? This is 63. So I started this business, most of you people might know already. I started this business accidentally. I was a real estate agent. I got sick. I could not sell homes anymore. So someone said, you should try this business. I went over a year without making money. And then finally I started making a little bit of money, and then Corona happened and I went to zero again. And I started from zero again. So I'm starting over again. So with 63, this is 63. So if you have 63, 62 clients, you're looking at, and small numbers, no one too big, you're looking at Monday, $20,000, Tuesday, $18,000, Wednesday, how would you like that? You're sleeping Wednesday, you know automatically you're going to do $18,000 for the day this Thursday. That's without adding any new business. So now you act as if this doesn't exist. You forget about this. This is the only way you're going to become, in my opinion, wealthy and rich. If you think about this, like, oh, I have 100,000 coming in for the week, you're going to slack off, and you're going to, what I call a piker. You're not going to work as hard. Every day, as if I'm broke. I work as if I am dead broke, and I am dead broke, to be honest with you. But I worked as if I'm dead broke, and you'll do better, I believe. So before you know it, before you know, you're doing 100,000 a week, and you just keep going and going. And guys, everyone has their own gig. This is what I do. And then I take the money and I buy gold, or obviously I pay bills, I have mortgages, and I have real estate, I have tenants. So this time around, I'm going to take all this gold, I'm going to sell it, I'm going to look for another building to buy, or a commercial. Actually, I'm going to make an offer on a house this week, and I only have like 50 grand in coins. So if I get lucky and the person's interested, I'll keep you updated after I make the offer, and I'm going to make a offer that's in best interest for me, but fair for the seller, and we'll see where it goes. And I will definitely give you guys an update. So I know I talk fast, and this is a little bit of information. If you're a small business owner and you think you have receivables and you want an advance, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you if I can. If you know a business owner that wants looking for an advance, reach out to me. I'll take care of them, and you'll make money in the interim also. And we do it on the books. There's nothing being hidden. The merchant that I give that we buy their receivables, I will even tell them that we give a referral to the person that referred them. It doesn't come out of their pocket. It comes out of my pocket. I'm happy to do it. There's no question about it. Guys, thanks for... And, obviously, thanks for coming to the channel today. This video is long enough to recap everything. If you want to come along with me, I'll be happy to send you out one of these tubes. And more importantly, guys, I got to stop saying more importantly. Guys, live every day as if it's your last. I don't mean you should think about every day being your last. Forget about it. Just wake up with a smile on your face. Because if you're not in pain, you're not suffering, you have every right to be happy. And surround yourself with happy people. You have to surround yourself with people that's going to make you advance. If you can't surround yourself with that, go find new people. My wife and kids, they're positive 24 hours a day. Not quite. No one's positive 24 hours a day. But if anyone's negative in my house, they hear it from me. And one last thing. This is long enough. Just wanted to mention, if you like firearms, and usually people that have coins sometimes like firearms, this is the Beretta. Don't know much about it. I just know obviously it's empty. It's a beautiful firearm. And guys, please like, subscribe. If you found anything in this video that might be helpful, hit subscribe. You have to do me that favor and hit subscribe. And if you thought it was shitty, hit the arrows down. And God bless everyone. Have a great day.